You might have heard that teaching is in high demand in the UK, but the question is, must you have a QTS in order to teach in the UK? Must you have a QTS in order to get a visa sponsorship job in the UK? And I'm here to tell you that you must not have a QTS in order to achieve that. In this video, I'm going to be sharing all the steps or different ways you can get into teaching in the UK. I shared a video previously, but I feel this video will update all those things that you don't know about teaching in the UK so that you can get into teaching, especially if you want to go into SEN or science. You can break into teaching in the UK. If you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Cynthia. I'm a university teacher and lecturer. I've spent 8 years in the UK, and I feel it's very important that I share my wealth of experiences with you. If you're interested in settling in the UK, studying in the UK, or maybe working in the UK, then subscribe to this channel. You will not regret it. And without wasting time, let's get into this video. Here are 5 ways you can get into teaching in the UK. Number 1 is pursuing a PhD. If you check the description box, you would see a list of websites you can visit every day to see PhD opportunities that are related to you, that you might be interested in. So try and explore these opportunities. I got into teaching through the PhD route. I came in and I was paid to study in the UK. And it's very interesting because you're carrying out research, but while doing that, there's something you need to do. While pursuing your PhD, get your Associate Fellow in Higher Education Academy certificate or Fellow in Higher Education certificate. Also, some people carry out a PGCE. If your university is willing to fund it, they could do that for you. It is an opportunity for you to get those teaching training and break into teaching in the UK. Another important thing you need to understand is that you can also explore other options like laboratory demonstrator, assistant invigilator. There are small teaching roles in the UK you can explore that will boost your CV and make you more attractive when you apply for jobs. Now, while doing this, you can also apply for jobs like hourly paid lecturer. Many universities offer such opportunities. They can even give it to master students sometimes, or maybe when you complete your masters. It depends on what stage you are in. This is something you can explore. The second option is to be a science teacher in the UK, specifically physics teacher. If you want to get a student bursary or perhaps get the international relocation payments that the UK offers, you can explore it. Look at the screen. This is where you have to navigate to get to the Get Into Teaching website. Click on this email here, send them an email and tell them that you are interested. Send your information through this link here and they will assign you a mentor that will guide you. Please be guided while doing this. Follow all your appointments and make sure you prepare a fantastic CV. I have a good CV in the description box. Go and get your copy, sample CV, work on it to include your personal information. Let it serve as a guide for you. Include that you understand the British educational system, because I know somebody that applied for that and they turned her application down because they felt she does not understand how the British educational system works. So it's highly competitive, and if you put your best foot forward with a good CV, a fantastic personal statement, you are good to go. And you ace your interview, you're good to go. So explore this opportunity. Remember that with this opportunity, you will come into the UK as a physics teacher trainee. So during this period, you'll be working towards getting your QTS and you'll be sponsored while being in the UK. The third option is for those people who are licensed teachers in their home country. If you have it, they say it's TRCN in Nigeria. I don't know which country you are from, maybe Ghana, India, or Pakistan, or Bangladesh, wherever you are from, you have a licensed body for teachers. If you get that license, there is a procedure for you to apply to get QTS. I shared an opportunity on how you can get your QTS in 21 days through Wales. I'll put the link here. You can also apply through England. Just send your applications. Make sure everything is very, very good. Remember, they don't like reference letters coming from a domain like a Gmail, yahoo.co.uk. No, try your best to have a domain that's the email from your school that is recommending you. Make sure they have like an official email. It stands out. That's something you need to understand. As usual, you need to make sure all your documents are complete before you submit your application, and I wish you the best based on that. Now, the fourth way you can get a teaching job in the UK is by applying through job sites. Now, there are many job sites you can apply to get a teaching job in the UK. We have tes.com, Class Teacher, LinkedIn, CV Library, Atsuna, Glassdoor. Now, one important thing you need to understand about this is that you need to try your very, very best to create a good CV and upload it on the site. It's very important that you do that. Recruiters wake up in the morning and they search for candidates that they can, invite for an interview or give you a phone call to see if you are suitable, you're available for a teaching job. It's very important that you just upload your CV, no matter where you are, whether you are in Dubai or anywhere outside the country or inside the country. Upload your CV, and they will reach out to you and tell you which jobs are available based on your skills and qualifications. So that's how you get a teaching job in the UK. Now, the fifth way you can get a teaching job in the UK is to go through educational agencies. They are very, very important because many schools do not publish or advertise their jobs directly online. They go through these educational agencies, and with it, your success rate will be very high, no matter your specialty. Even if you are science or you're not science, maybe you're into arts or anything you're interested in, just explore this option. Now, I'm going to be sharing some educational agencies that you can explore, and I'm also going to tell you a particular site where you can go to get a lot of educational agencies that you can send your CV at the same time to them, and it's so easy. You upload your CV, they explore it, and they will just check you out and contact you if they're interested in you. Now, an example of education agencies you can explore is engageeducation.com, Ivy Resource Group Education Recruitment, E-qual Recruitment, Veritas Education, Vision Teaching, Milk Education, Integritas Education. If you're interested in teaching in SEN, maybe you want to be a SEN teacher, I'm talking about special education needs teacher, you can explore the option of going to SENCare Recruitment Limited, Liberte Healthcare, PP Associates Ltd, Country Teachers. These and many more you can explore. We have heard of Quantum Scholars and ETOs. I'm going to put the list of these educational agencies in the description box for you to explore. What you have to do is go on board, send them an email, upload your CV. They might contact you and ask you some questions. They might ask you for your personal statement sometimes and ask you for other details. Then they will do an onboarding for you and check you out. Another thing you have to understand is that there are different types of schools in the UK. There's the community and maintained schools. Those schools require QTS, whereas the free schools and academy schools and the private schools too do not require QTS for you to teach in those schools. So you have to be intentional in your job search. If you don't have QTS, explore the free schools, academy and private schools. Remember that the type of job role you might be looking for is unqualified teacher. You can look for job roles under SEN teachers, SEN teaching assistants, teaching assistants, cover supervisor. We also have learning support teacher. There are so many names they can come up with. So just try and explore as many of them as possible. Also note that there is this non-teaching support staff. That option gives visa sponsorship. They give visa sponsorship. I know some people that have gotten visa sponsorship through that role. Another important thing you need to understand is if you want to get a teaching job with visa sponsorship, most schools might want to see how effective you are in the class first. So you might have to work with them for maybe a few months before they decide to give you visa sponsorship. They don't always give you if you don't have a QTS straight up. So you should just try and explore this option. I'm not saying that there are people that don't have QTS that did not get visa sponsorship immediately. I'm just saying it's harder. Try and get on board first. Teach for a while. When they observe how effective you are in carrying out those duties, and maybe the students like you, they might be willing to give you visa sponsorship. Another school that people don't explore is alternative schools. It's one of the schools that many teachers, or maybe indigenous teachers, don't want to explore, and it is an opportunity for you to get visa sponsorship in such schools. I wish you the best. I hope you've benefited a lot from this particular video. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.